guys, and welcome back to another video. My name's Destiny. We do all kinds of things here, and today I thought we would talk about Death on the Nile by Agatha Christie, the book versus the movie. So Death on the Nile came out pretty recently. I want to say it came out in 2022, and I did not want to watch the movie until I read the book. I have since read the book and loved the book. The movie, on the other hand, I'm still a little confused and not sure how I felt about it. Now, I do want to give a caveat of the book. The movie never holds up to the book. It doesn't. We all know this. They only have so much time to get everything from the book into a 2-hour movie and be happy. Or, a 90-minute movie, depending on how long it is. So, while that I understand, I just felt like for the movie, you knew who the villain was at the very beginning. And it really bugged me when I was watching it because, yes, I read the book, yes, I knew who the villain was, but even if I didn't read the book, I knew who the villain was when I first walked in. Like, when you first pick it up, there was no convincing me that it was somebody else. I also didn't see the point in seeing Perot during the war and like his face messed up. That made no sense to me. The little Belgian man is already peculiar. That's the pronunciation I'm going with. In the books, and we don't really get a reasoning for that. Miss Christie doesn't really give us a definite, concrete reason why Perot's so weird. But his weirdness makes me love him more. It just does. Seeing him in the war and like him saving his platoon made sense to me because it just gave you a kind of an introduction to who Perot is at his core. Like, how he is so detail oriented and how he uses the little gray cells of his brain to solve mysteries and murders. But seeing his face all messed up just kind of grossed me out and wasn't something I needed. Also, I thought it was interesting that I'm just reading my note because it's been about 2 weeks since I finished watching the movie, and even longer since I finished the book. I thought it was interesting that in the book, the second mystery that's happening concurrently? Concurrently? Is that the word? Brain is not functioning tonight. To the murder is I want to say a jewel thief or a bank thief that the constable who happens to be on there with Perot is looking for. This one, it was a investigator. Perot was there because he was looking into, he was investigating one of the other passengers. I feel like that was a misuse of Perot's talents, and it's not, to me, it feels like something he wouldn't have done, because if you read the books, he is retired and he's not just taking any case. It has to interest him for him to take it, and that doesn't seem like something that would interest him. It just didn't feel like Perot to me. But it did make sense that, because in the book, when the mom introduced Perot to her son, he instantly does not like Perot. He wants nothing to do with him. He wants away from him. And it made sense in the book in the movie while they were friends, and he was excited to see Perot. That kind of made sense to me. But yeah, I feel like they changed characters' names. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like they changed characters' names. The ending to me, now in the original book, I don't want to spoil the book. It's so old. I don't think I'll be spoiling it. You watched the movie. The ending happens almost the same way in the movie. It still ends up with our culprits dead. But in the book, it wasn't as dramatic to me. in the movie, it was just, maybe it was the acting that bugs me about that, but the ending was just overly dramatic, and it felt like a bad rendition of Romeo and Juliet. Um, because like it was just not good to me. Um, Overall, the book is a 5-star book. I love Agatha Christie's books. I started with In There in and Then There Were None, and I wish I hadn't because none of the rest of them really live up to that one to me. But this movie, I would probably rate it 3 stars. If you haven't seen it, I wouldn't recommend wasting your time to watch it. I highly recommend the book instead because the book is better done. And the book, you spend the whole time like trying to figure out with Pro who the hell did it, because everyone has a motive and all of them are very plausible motives. Where the movie, you just, as soon as you see who done it, you just know. There's like that. There's no plausible way it was anybody but that person. So, yeah, I just wanted to do a short little sweet review. I think this is something that's not continue to be a thing on my channel, because I don't watch a lot of movies. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I do read a lot. So reading the book and then doing like watching the watching the movie or the show is a lot of fun. Apple TV just came out with Silo, which is Wool by Hugh Howey. It's that book turned into a show, and so it's my next one, and I'm so excited. I'm hoping that me and my better half to watch it together, but if not, I'm definitely gonna watch it by myself because I'm really excited for it. But yeah, that is that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know. I know it's really short and sweet. I really love the book. I think that's why this is so short and sweet, because I'm not trying to spoil the book, but on the same hand, I really didn't like the movie, so I don't have a lot to talk about. So yeah, let me know if there's another book / movie duo I should do, because that would be fun, and I'll take a request and like read the book and watch the show or movie. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.